all of us who love shooting vlogs and sharing our life experiences and learnings with people like you have all begun with this one particular fear, the fear of the camera lens. The moment we see the green light, poof, everything would go all haywire. Till one fine day I sat down, faced that fear and brought out 6 sledgehammering tips on how to actually shoot a smooth and comfortable vlog, getting the message across to the viewer the way it should be. If you have the same problem, let's talk about it. When I first desired to start vlogging, I would get totally tongue-tied every time I'd look into the lens of a camera. Now look, I'm a speaker and I am used to speaking to large audiences, anything between 300 to 1,000 plus. I've never really had an issue for the simple reason that when I speak, I need faces, I need eyes, I need to connect with emotions because I need to get a point across and I need to see whether my audience is accepting what I'm saying. And if not, therefore, work around it. But in a situation when I'm talking to a camera, it's just a lens. And it was so difficult for me to relate to that. So I would go on to takes, and retakes, and takes, and retakes, and days after days, weeks after weeks, I tried everything under the sun and yet I just couldn't shoot off my first vlog. Then one fine day, what do you think I did? I took a A4 size sheet of paper and wrote down all the fears and inhibitions I had speaking into a lens. And guess what? Arrived at 6 sledgehammering tips on how to overcome this problem. And it really was a very, very simple problem to overcome. So I thought, if you are going through the same pain, well then, let me tell you my 6 sledgehammering tips. My sledgehammering tip number 1, research good content first. This is very important because the deeper you research good content, the better content you can derive out of all your research. Your confidence level is going to shoot up all the way to the sky. You're going to feel like an authority on the subject that you're going to talk about. And at the moment you can organize and create good content, 50% of the battle is won. Believe me, 50% of the battle is won. Sledgehammering tip number 2, present it authentically. You know what? When we speak in an audience, or to an audience, we are always very authentic. We are always very authentically presenting our each and every point that we need to. You know why? Because we know that it's just a matter of a second before someone puts up their hand and challenges it. It's the same principle with the phone or with your camera. Why? Because you can get trolled the moment somebody actually watches something that is not authentically presented. And that trolling can have a multitudinal effect. So be authentic. Also, the advantage of being authentic is people will keep coming back to you for more. Everybody likes authenticity. Am I not right? So therefore, keep it authentic. Sledgehammering tip number 3. You are not speaking to a multitude. You're speaking to just one person. In the very same manner, at this point in time, I'm speaking to you. Well, maybe one, maybe two, maybe three, a couple of friends together, but it still doesn't make a large audience. And when I realize that I'm speaking only to you, my entire content gets woven around just between you and me. And that's a great feeling. It's a one-on-one. And every one-on-one conversation is always so much more enduring than a one-to-many conversation. So keep in mind that you are only speaking to an audience of one. At the best, 2 or 3. But certainly not a very large audience. So with that kind of a mindset, your levels of confidence and your levels of ease in communication will shoot up. Sledgehammering edge, point number 4. Be your natural self. That's very important. Look, I'm not Jim Rohn. I'm not Robin Sharma. I'm not all those big guys, those speakers that you keep connecting with on your videos through YouTubes. I'm Anand Nair. This is me. What you see is what you get. It's as simple as that. So be your natural self. Let it flow the way you would speak to your own friends, your family, your close acquaintances. Speak not to impress. Speak to empower. Speak to send across a point or a topic or an idea which you are so connected with. And because since it's something that has impressed you, you want to do the same to your audience, right? That's why we shoot vlogs. So be your natural self. Sledgehammering edge tip 5. Let your emotions show. Listen, you're not a stone. The whole world knows we are all emotional people. That is what human beings are all about. So when you speak, let the emotion show. If you're happy, let the emotion of happiness reflect on your face. If you're sad, let the emotion of sadness show on your face. If you are excited, then excitement should show, your body language should show the excitement. Because these are the emotions that your viewer is going to connect with immediately. So there's nothing wrong in being emotional. The more emotional you are, the more natural will be your presentation or your vlog. And finally, point 6. Tell a story. This entire vlog is my story. Tell a story. Either your own story, just the way I just did, or a story from somewhere else that connects with the topic in hand, that connects with the content you want to shoot across. Tell a story. People love stories. So I hope this power pack helps you to become an ace vlogger. Till then, this is Anand Nair signing off for now. I will see you very soon. You take care of yourself. Coming up with another wonderful power pack, tailor-made just for you.